Tuesday morning. I don't know how many of you people, I'm sure you guys know Matt. I love Matt on this platform. I'm sure you guys know about Matt Thibodeau. I think I'm sure I butchered that poor boy's name. Hey, Carla, it's nice to see you. Brooklyn, Jamie, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am over here this morning. Let me take this out of my ear. I am over here this morning because we're going to be doing a live today on my YouTube channel. And it's going to be going over not just the America's Most Wanted information. We're going to be setting the stage before we go over to the America's Most Wanted clip from last night related to this case. It was about 10 minutes, and I'm absolutely confident all of the hate channels hated it, right? Because they're actively working to try to cover the butts of two people that have the most to gain and the most to lose by being complicit in this situation. So I anticipate a lot of bad actors, people that truly don't believe any of the experts, right? They don't believe any of the experts that ever say anything. Right? It's all, well, why aren't they arrested yet? Why aren't they arrested yet? Well, anybody with a 5-year-old's brain can say that once you get to a certain extent, if you've been doing true crime for a long time, you will know if they don't make an immediate arrest, the chances of them making an arrest will not happen typically, especially in Tennessee without a body. So in Tennessee, the rule of thumb is just hide the body well, because the state of Tennessee really doesn't go looking for the children unless they can find the body. So with the lack of infrastructure in Tennessee, the fact that they can't use the normal data stuff that we here in Florida utilize a lot to find people, a lot of the children that are harmed by their parents or other people, if they can't find the body within a week, well, screw it. You know, the child's missing, and they're not going to spend any of their money that they can't afford to spend because they don't have money. The state of Tennessee is broke. That's my it's either broke or they're just totally mismanaged. I don't know which. I really don't care. But we're going to be going over the America's Most Wanted clip, and we're also going to be providing supporting information because I'm going to make some bold stances on information based upon some of the statements made in the America's Most Wanted clip that we watched. I thought it was really good. A few of the things that are takeaways from the America's Most Wanted segment is that every single one of the experts that they brought up all agreed that there is foul play. This is the taboo language that Sumner County doesn't want us using because they're protecting, Chris and Katie. We can see it in every single move that they make, that they are assisting Chris and Katie as opposed to looking at them as persons of interest, even though Katie was the last person around her son and there's no evidence of him walking out of the home. There's a lot of evidence. There's a lot of evidence that was washed away in the form of no evidence at all, which indicates to me somebody cleaned up. And that is a process and a problem that I have, that somebody cleaned up a situation. But what we're going to do is we're going to be going through, we're going to set up, set the stage before we go into the America's Most Wanted segment. And then we're going to provide supporting information and dissect that supporting information that was utilized in their assessment of this case to state that this is foul play. Not only foul play, but they believe somebody known to him. And this is critical because we know that this child was isolated. We know that this child was only around family. We know that the stepfather was abusive and controlling and locked him down where he had no underwear, only diapers. He had no ability to listen to social media or anything. He was the controller. And by God, it doesn't matter what the mom said or what the father said. Sebastian needs to come and talk to the stepdad if he's going to get his privileges back, because he's just that controlling. I'm telling you, if any man like that treated me, my child, or the child's other parent like that. Any person did that. I would tell him to sit down and shut the F up. And that's exactly what Katie and Seth should have told that man a long time ago. And they did not. So we're going to break it down and we're going to look at this because it is my belief that whoever did this not only was known to Sebastian, but was ultra familiar with that home and that property. And we're going to go over why I believe that. And if you listen to the neighbors from the beginning of this case, one thing you will hear over and over again is that they didn't have a lot of company come and visit with them. They didn't have a lot of company, so who would know this? And there is one critical light in a very specific spot on that property that lets me know it's somebody that is ultra familiar with that property. So much so they can move comfortably at night. This is not some third party that's never been there before. And we're going to break it all down for you today on YouTube on Bullhorn Betty's main channel. And that is going to be starting in about 30 minutes. So if you guys would like to come over there and join me over on YouTube, we're going to break down this case. But I know that the people here on TikTok, they have a short time span. You guys want all the information crammed into 3 minutes or less. Well, this live's not going to be crammed into 3 minutes or less. If you come over and join me on the Bullhorn Betty channel, please grab yourself something to eat, grab yourself a cup of coffee, and come over and hang out because we're going to break this case down. And like I said, it's going to be a lot longer than 3 minutes. We're going to probably be at an hour to an hour and a half by the time we are done with the show today. So I hope to see all you beautiful faces over on YouTube, the YT as Matt would say it, and hopefully have a great, well-rounded conversation and really have your opinions heard. So we'll see you in about 30 minutes. God bless each and every one of you. Rock it out with your coffee beans out. Don't forget to be fearless. If you see something, say something. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. And until next time, please be safe, but more important, kind to one another. God bless. See you over on the YT.